Good evening. I'm going to explain how to use the new voucher system. It's quite fresh, so we'll have to be a little bit careful with it at the start. But for now, it will print vouchers for hotels, transfers, and activities. So it's pretty straightforward and easy to use. You can see that there is a button for printing in the left-hand menu. For now, we just have e-vouchers, so we can click on that. Once this page loads, it will give us a little form you have to fill out. So we give it a date from. So this is the range of stay dates for a hotel or the range of activity dates for an activity. So you give it a range, so I'll give it this month. Then you choose a type of supplier. So for this, I'll just choose a hotel because I know there is. Once you've selected the supplier type, it will give you a list of available suppliers. I'll choose the Intercontinental Tahiti. And then all you have to do is hit print. Now, once you hit print, the system will download a Word document with the vouchers inside. So I'll open up the Word document. I'm on a Mac, but you can open it up in Google. You can open it up in Google Docs or in Word or whatever you have that will open a Word document. And as you can see, it's printed out the vouchers exactly as they were before, but only this time these are editable and they're printable, and you can move them around and change them if you like. So that's basically how to print vouchers. The same works for activities. You just need to choose a date range. Just be careful, the dates concerning are not the arrival dates of packs, they're the actual dates of the activity. So if you want to print all the activities for this month for a supplier, you would choose this month, but if it's for arrival dates, you just need to know when the actual activities or when the actual transfers are happening. So that's how to use it. Now I'm going to show you how this actually works. So we have a much better system now for the template of how these look. So I'm just going to open a file, which is the original template. So let's take hotel voucher for an example. So you can see this document is very similar to what we can see behind it, but it is a template. And this means that we can actually change this template and upload it to the system, and it will change how the vouchers are printed. So if we need to add more data, or if we need to change the appearance, or we need to take something away, that can be done really easily by actually just changing this Word document and then uploading it into the back end. So you'll see what I mean by the back end. In the admin section now, we have a spot called templates. It's quite far down. App is getting very big. Here it is. So you can see there's now templates for invoices, there's templates for activity vouchers, hotel vouchers, and transfer vouchers. So the ones that we're looking at is vouchers for hotel, and you'll see that I've added one, only one at a time, so we shouldn't have multiple. The system can only handle one type of voucher template for each voucher type. So if you just click on it and then all you have to do to change it is just upload the file and click save. So this means that this system is a lot more flexible than the old one. So, you know, if you needed to add some info here, you could say info here or whatever it is, and I'll be able to give you a list of these tokens. These are tokens that get printed by the computer. So it actually reads them and then pulls the data out of the database and puts it into those boxes. So, I mean, you could feel free to change the size, the color, the height, the text type. You can change the fonts. So it means that it's like really flexible and easy to use, and it means that Guillaume or Mr. Hino can update these files as you go, so we won't have to stick with the same thing all the time. We can change them as we need. So yeah, the same applies obviously for invoices. Right now I haven't finished the invoicing system, but I should be trying to finish that probably in the next 2 days. That will be very similar. There will be an invoice template that I'm actually building at the moment. You'll see it here. This invoice template will allow us to do the same thing. So basically we'll have a blank template with tokens that will print out the estimates and the invoices. So that means we can update these. We can have a different one for Japan or a different one for Europe very easily, or we can even have many. You could even do one per TO or something like that if TOs have very specific data. And then we just have to pop in the tokens that are available here. And again, I'll make a list of the available tokens and explain what they are. They're fairly explanatory, you know, invoice number is invoice number, invoice date is invoice date, but just you need to use these brackets. But I'll explain in another video how to build the templates. This was just to show you that this is how this works. So this will work with Google Docs or with Word or whatever we like, and then basically all we have to do is upload them to the system so that the system recognizes them, and then it will print out. As you saw when I hit print, it downloads a file, and then that file is has the data from the database for that request. So that's how that works. Have a nice evening, and I will see you tomorrow.